Hello folks, welcome back. Today we are going to be adding some of the best ride blueprints into Coral Kingdom, including our very first coaster voted for by you. I won't leave you hanging too long, we'll announce the winner in just a moment. Do stick around though, as at the end of this video I'll reveal the next theme we're going to use in the park, and it's not an inbuilt theme for Planet Coaster 2. But first, let's see which one of the 3 incredible coasters we looked at last week made it into the park. This is an incredible ride blueprint using the brand new drop and switch tracks, as well as the improved lighting engine to create this dive into a deep dark reef. Thank you so much for taking part in the vote. I absolutely love building this park together, so keep your ideas and suggestions coming in. The reef will really bring this whole area together and be the perfect way to complete Coral Kingdom. For now though, we're going to have a little look at research, because there are some rides from the workshop that just need us to unlock some new stuff. What we want are the special track rides. Now we're going to keep an eye on these research points, because I have a sneaking suspicion that they are not going up, and if they're not going up we need to figure out why. Once again, I've been foiled by the old open close. Turns out if you want your mechanics to do some research in their mechanic workshop, do have to open it. Okay, let's get the pathing sorted out so we can add in our new rides. Gosh darn it, deep drop. What happened, buddy? Oh no, they're all stuck on it. How rubbish. Sorry guys. Where's the mechanics? Hey Doug, you gonna come sort out the ride? Broke down. You're meant to be servicing it, buddy. I originally saw this ride on Reddit and it is absolutely flipping fabulous. It's a dark ride that takes you through a coral reef on a sort of expedition with this sea institute. It's really well themed. The person that made it is called Okie Dokie, which is just an excellent name, and they have documented their whole creation of this ride on YouTube, which I will link in the description below. Really fun ride, and just absolutely perfect for this area, really, isn't it? So firstly, just take a look at how cool the outside area is for this build. Really beautifully done. I love how they've used the aquatic theme but made it look really interesting and different from a lot of the other blueprints that are in the game. This dome that they've created up here out of the pipes is just really fun. The way that they've utilized this animatronic piece here as a little window into the institute where you can see the submarine and it opens and closes. And let me just take you actually inside as well. Take a walk through. Cube, got the sunshades. Oh, that's all right, we'll fix that in a minute. And then you go through and it's got fun facts. Just kind of like this fun, educational little ride. It's great for sort of families with the kids when everyone's getting a little bit tired and they're sort of done walking around for a little while. They can just come into a ride like this and just enjoy it, really. And the way they've thought it out, I think, is really clever. When the car actually rotates and shows you the key different pieces that they've put together. Really well done. Finally, at the end, you come to the hippo fish is, I think it's meant to be like an angel fish, but to me it looks like a hippo, and I think it sounds like a hippo as well. Maybe that's just me. So that is the Sea Institute. Absolutely amazing blueprint, amazing little ride there. Let's just blend it all in with our area. I'm gonna see if I can replicate what they've done with the pathing here a little bit, because it is really cool and I think it'll look really nice just coming through, make this a little bit different and break it up a little bit. I've made this sort of plaza area for the Sea Institute to sit in, just replicating what Okie Dokie's done with the paths here that I just love, by copying over the pattern of different coloured paths with the stamp. So easy to do, but such a good idea. It looks really cool and funky and goes perfectly with the aquatic theme. And then added in this Heya sushi restaurant here as well. The next ride we're going to add in is actually another flume. So I think it will go great over here. We just need to move some of this scenery out of the way to make a new connection. So you'll be able to come into the wave water park round the path, or you'll be able to come through the wave water park and then see the additional flume and other rides that we're just going to add in here in a moment. Let's just move some of this out of the way. This is the maelstrom. Oh, that's a difficult word to say. This is the maelstrom, I think I'm saying that right, slide. Quite a nice blueprint. It's got a little pool here at the bottom and then the big slide and this swooping piece here that the tubes go up around. So it's a bit of a bigger ride than just a regular flume. It's got some nice theming as well. Just need to figure out where best to put it so that it fits with everything else. I'm wondering if we can sort of nestle it in sort of over here. You can kind of see it poking up behind the wave pool over there. Okay, lovely. Really, really cool build. Name it appropriately. I can't spell this. I am having to copy it off of my notes. There you've got really cool theming for the stairs there as well. Lovely transparent flume. I think it fits in perfectly. And then if we just expand the pathing out so it goes round, I think that's going to look really nice for this area. I have a really love-hate relationship with this new pathing tool. Sometimes it's absolutely incredible. You can do amazing things, and sometimes it just really tests your ability to remain calm. But I'm not sure whether I want to recolor this slide or not. I quite like the colors as they are, but I'm wondering if they're bright enough to fit in with the rest of our area. I think maybe we'll come back to it in there, some retouching later. I'm going to get rid of these though, because we do have our sunbathing area over there. And then over here, we'll just create another entrance to the wave from our kind of main path park. This time I'm going to use these changing rooms here. They're quite cool, and add something a little bit different to the area. I'm not sure if you actually need these drying machines or not, so we'll leave those in the blueprint and we'll see what guests do. They seem to be a little bit picky as to whether or not they want to get changed in the first place anyway. Lovely. And then if we just blend this in with a little bit of scenery. There we have our second entrance to the wave. I think we can maybe put a wave sign up here as well in a little bit. For now though, what I would really like to do is introduce the next ride, which is a river rapids. Something I like about these is they match up with our maelstrom theme with the tropical trees. And there we have the River Rider, which is a gorgeous aquatic themed river rapids ride. All of the tropical plants go nicely with the maelstrom and it kind of completes this little nook over here. I think perhaps we'll have another plaza area. I really like this pathing style that we've copied from the Sea Institute here. So trying to maybe create something similar, have a few cafes and things in this area as well. Okay, I think that just about fits into this area now. Bit of arguing with the paths once again, but that's fine. I think what we'll do is actually replicate the sort of food court that we had at the entrance of the Coral Kingdom area. Something as well which I think is really sort of underrated when it comes to using lots of blueprints when you're playing this game is that you can just play with ideas really, really easily without worrying about messing up hours of work, because it hasn't been hours of work. So I very, very quickly was able to just play around with the aquatic theme, pop a few things down and then think, actually, I'm not sure if the aquatic theme really goes with this ride as much. It's sort of almost like in between the aquatic aquatic, under the sea sort of thing, and then coming up out of the ocean and onto the shore, or the shore of the river, the shore of this lake over here, and playing with that a little bit. So I've chosen these buildings instead, and it's something you're just able to do really easily and really quickly. So now we can go through and add in all of our signs. Hot dog squad, got a gelato bros, gelato, so delightful. Oh, that's how you spell chief. I tried to spell chief like beef. Tasty. I think if we make a nice little viewpoint here with some seats, that'll be nice, won't it? I'm thinking instead of making this like water, we'll make it more like the beach. So we'll copy the texture from over here. Okay, now what we need is some actual star facilities as well, because I think we're quite lacking on that front at the moment. I don't really want the star facilities to be too visible unless they're included in the theme. So I'm wondering if we actually hide some pretty basic ones just back here. And if we just blend it in with a couple of trees, and no one would ever know it's there, apart from hopefully the staff that need to use it. I'm really liking this little area over here. I think this is great. Something they can get something to eat, have a little sit, enjoy the dock area, and then have a go on River Rider. But I do think that it's feeling a little bit empty over here. I'm not really sure what to put here. So if you've got any ideas, maybe some things that are in real life theme parks that we can take inspiration from, do let me know in the comments. In this space here, what we're going to put is another really cool themed flat ride that I found on the workshop. We do have to do a little bit of research though to unlock it. And this is it. It cost us a whole bunch of research, but that's okay. That is what it is for. I just think that this ride looks amazing. It goes really, really nicely built and fits perfectly in this little slot here. Slightly butchered our paths a little bit. We might have to just go in and fix that. Not to worry. There we go. Absolutely lovely ride. And hopefully that will help to bring our guests around here as well. Now we've expanded the area quite a bit, I think we need to have a little look at how we've set up our staff. I'm getting a lot of alerts constantly with things saying that staff aren't happy, everything is dirty, and rides and pools aren't being watched. So let's have a little look at our area. Originally, we set up this one big staff zone for Coral Kingdom, but I think that this is probably going to be far too large an area to actually manage properly. So I'm thinking what we should do is actually split it up into maybe 3 or 4 different areas. I won't film reorganizing all of the staff and things. I think you get what will need to be done with that, and we'll just have to kind of crack on with it. So for now, let's add in the winner of the coaster vote. This ride is really sort of the cherry on top of our area here, and I'm gonna pop it round here next to Riverside. It actually goes quite well with the sort of shoreline theme we've got going on over in this section of the park, which has worked out quite nicely. I'm so excited to finally put this into the park. It just goes so well, I think. And there we go, all placed in, and we're running the test so that we can open it very, very soon. I really love this entranceway into the ride, and we also have the priority and regular queues for this ride as well, which is really nice, all built into the blueprint. Made this kind of plaza extension here. Everything seems to be sort of a little bit of a beach to get around to the different areas. I quite like it. It does look a little bit empty, so yeah, any suggestions on how to kind of fill that up and make that look really nice are much appreciated. Let's open the reef. So such a good ride. With that placed, I think it's time to have a little bit of a review of what we've managed to get done today. We've done quite a lot in very little time, and I think a lot of that is down to the fact that we've placed down some pretty hefty rides to finish up this area. Let's have a little look round, and after I will reveal what the theme for the next area is. I specifically chose a theme that isn't built into Planet Coaster 2, so we can really challenge what we can do just using blueprints for our park. I will need some suggestions for what to call this new area though, so please do pop those in the comments for me. Let's have a look at what we've done today. That is all for today, folks. Don't forget to let me know what you think our new Wild West area should be called. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!